Expert perspective from Nick Gregory.
That's right, Nick. Not only you're a meteorologist, you're a certified pilot, a flight instructor. So you and I just hopped on air the second this happened.
Yes.
We really didn't know much. And as the video came in, it became quite clear some sort of catastrophic failure happened mid-flight.
And I think, again, what was fascinating about that video, something I'd never seen before, was the rotor blades, the whole potential hub of the rotor blade coming off the helicopter.
Yeah.
And at that point, with no lift being able to be generated anymore by the blades, you saw the result.
We heard all the experts, yourself included, saying once that happens, the pilot has no role. There's
you have no control
do.
Because at that point, again, there's no way to maintain any lift. And I think the other part of this was when the blades separated, the belief is that it took out the tail, the tail rotor, which is in the back there as well. Again, nothing that they could, nothing that the pilot could do in that scenario. I mean, there are possibilities when there is an engine failure and everything is still intact that they do what's called an auto rotation, where they can detach from the transmission. The rotor blades can detach from the transmission, and you can sort of use the energy, the momentum. Those blades are still spinning, and the pilot can bring the helicopter down what's called this sort of a safe auto rotation back to the ground and land normally. But in this situation, there's no control
at all.
No way to be able to control the situation at the last minute.
And when we first came on air, we thought maybe the weather had played a role in this, and then it was clear that this was a catastrophic mid-air equipment failure. But nonetheless, I mean, a rescue effort in temperatures, freezing temperatures in the Hudson River. I mean, that's challenging too.
And the weather was deteriorating during the recovery process, because we had the wind pick up in the afternoon. At the time of the accident there, the wind was gusting about 30 miles an hour, and as the rescue and recovery efforts were going on, it started to rain. So, and you can see there was white caps on the Hudson there. So, it made it a challenge, and water temperatures being in the 40s to about 50 degrees, that's a challenge for survival, but also the divers. They have a limited time to spend in the water when the water's that cold.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it didn't wind up mattering. The crash was too intense, and all 6 people on board died. All right, Nick, we appreciate your perspective as always.